Bring it up. Giving our honor, praise, and glory to the Most High God in the name of His Holy Son, Hamashiach Yahushua, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. I'm openly asking my people for somebody to come up here and show me where the Bible says to do Easter. I want somebody to show me, one of these old heads out here, or one of these OGs, come show me where the Bible says for us to do Easter. Make it make sense. Why is a grown man got on bunny ears? You know what I'm saying? We all know bunny rabbits don't lay eggs. That don't make sense. And all we got to do is simply Google Easter, the origins of Easter, and see what it's about. But see, our people, everybody too busy, huh? These are the same people be out here every damn day. And if you go, you want to talk, you tell them do they love Christ. Yeah, I love Jesus. No, you don't. That's why you got to hang out on the street corners. Know what I'm saying? Hold up. Somebody give me Isaiah 50 and, what's that, 20? Where they hang at the head of the street corners. The Bible talking about us, the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. And it don't tell us to do no damn Easter, man. The white man told you to do Easter. And we happily do it. Read this out.
This is Isaiah chapter 51, verse 20. Thy sons have fainted. They lay at the heads of all the streets.
Where do they hang at?
At the head of all the streets. As a wild bull in a net. They are full of the fury of the Lord, the rebuke of thy God.
Our people hang at the head of every street corner, all the way up and down the street. You go downtown, you go to Oak Cliff, you go to South Dallas, you go to North Dallas. Who's the only people hanging at the head of every damn street corner, man? In front of every damn corner store, man.
That's right.
Hustling. Man, I got that skunk. I got what they call it, that gas. I got that gas. Who the only people doing that, man? You know what I'm saying? We the only people doing that. Why we gotta do that? I'm trying to feed my kids. Why you got to sell dope to feed your kids in the richest country on the planet?
Bring it out, D.
Because you the lowest on the totem pole, man. And you the lowest on the totem pole because of this right here. Read this out.
This is Jeremiah chapter 7, verse 22.
Read.
For I speak not unto your fathers, nor command them in the day that I brought them out of the land of Egypt, concerning burnt offerings or sacrifice. But this thing command I them, saying, obey my voice.
What did God command our forefathers to do, brother?
Saying, obey my voice.
The Bible is the voice of the Most High God. None of our people know it because they don't study to show themselves approved. They listen to it. Give me that greedy dogs. They listen to a jackleg preacher who may have went to theological school and may not. It don't even make no damn difference. Because they're going to do the same damn thing in Christianity, and that's to turn you away from your God. That's what Easter is. It's the Feast of Unleavened Bread right now, according to the Bible. Christ kept the Feast of Unleavened Bread, and Christ kept the Passover. So if you love Christ, then you will follow Christ. That's what a Christian's supposed to be. Well, Christ kept the Passover and the Feast of Unleavened Bread. Show me in the Bible where Christ kept Easter. The Romans kept Easter. The Romans are the white man. The same way back then, they had us doing something we weren't supposed to do. It's the same way right now. Understand me? You got that? Okay, give me another, while you get that, give me Proverbs 3 and 31. Because it's a reason why we in this condition. Because we doing some things that we're not supposed to be doing. We're living in a place that's not conducive for us.
This is the book of Isaiah 56:11. Yea, they are greedy dogs which can never have enough.
The pastors are greedy dogs that can never have enough. Creflo Dollar has proven his point when he had a jet already and he told his congregation he needs $60 million more for another jet. Because they greedy dogs and they can never have enough. The Potter House can never be big enough. The IBOT can never be big enough. Why do you need a mega church? Know what I'm saying? Why, if y'all doing the same thing, why you don't all come together? Read on up.
And they are shepherds that cannot understand. They all look to their own way. everyone for his gain.
Say, hold right there. That proves the point. If Creflo Dollar got his church, if T.D. Jakes got his church, if Ricky Rush got his church, and they all got mega churches, what they doing? They going their own way. Oh, I got to have my church bigger than his church. So what they need? They need more money. What they need more money? Because they all greedy dogs. If it was for the people, why isn't that money getting disseminated to the poor and the needy like the Bible said it's supposed to get? But no, nobody out here cares. You are the damn poor and needy, but the goddamn poor and needy don't want to listen. Then go back over here.
Obey my voice, and I will be your God.
See, that's why you ain't got a God right now. That's why you worship the goddamn white man, because you don't want to listen to your God. You want to listen to him. Read this out.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 3, verse 31. Envy thou not the oppressor.
What did the Bible say to the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans?
Envy thou not the oppressor.
So if the oppressor is doing Easter, the Lord told you, don't do it.
That's right.
He told you, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, out of the Bible. If you are getting oppressed by somebody, don't envy them. We are being oppressed by the goddamn white man. So whatever they're doing, we're not supposed to be doing. But when we got a brother over here with goddamn bunny ears on. Goddamn bunny ears, man. We knew since kids, bunnies don't lay eggs. What do bunny rabbits and eggs have to do with Christ being sacrificed for your sins? Understand me. All you gotta do is study to show yourself approved. But ain't nobody got time. Hey, I'm busy. I'm going to work. I gotta catch the bus. The bus run all damn day. Ain't nobody, but everybody loves Jesus and everybody loves God, but they don't have time for the word. Read this out.
And you shall be my people, and I walk in all the ways that I command you, that it may be well unto you.
So if we walk the way that the Most High God commanded us to, it would be well for us. But is it well for blacks, Hispanics, and Native American people? They trying to stop the Hispanics from coming to America. That was their land in the first place. They calling them illegal aliens in a place where they from. But the goddamn white man came from the other end of the goddamn earth.
That's right.
They come over here to take some land from a people and then say they the aliens. I thought if you come from somewhere else, you the alien. I thought if you sail a ship from Europe to America, then you the alien, right? But no, they call them the illegal aliens now. But we want to envy them. We want to envy the same people that came and stole us from the west coast of Africa, raped, robbed, murdered us, put us in slavery, and still to this day treat us like the scum of the earth. But we want to envy him. Man, that's foolishness. And they know everybody should be paying attention to this right now. You want an Easter service? This is the Easter service. It's called the Passover. It's called the Feast of Unleavened. You want to hear some preachers preach? You want to hear the men of the, what he said? Hey, Lord, he gonna send. He said he gonna send pastors. A pastor that's his own heart. Well, his heart is right here in these laws, statutes, and commandments, man. It ain't in no collection plate.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 49. The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far. The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far.
Did not the white man come from a whole nother nation from far where we was at? God. And the Lord did it because our disobedience. Read.
From the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flieth.
And he put clues in there. From the ends of the earth, as swift as the eagle flieth. What is the symbol of America? On them dollar bills you got, on that fake money you got, on that fake currency you got that's worthless, it has an eagle on it. What did they say when they supposedly landed on the moon? The eagle has landed. But the eagle ain't land nowhere but in your head, man. He like to play on your mind. Think we equals. Think we friends. We ain't never been friends. They got a perpetual hatred towards us, and God tells us this, but we don't want to listen. Trying to tell them, but they don't want to go. You know what I'm saying? Read on.
a nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand.
Did we understand the white man's tongue when he came to the west coast of Africa? When he hit the Caribbeans, where our people was at? Did we understand his language? We didn't understand Latin or English or Spanish or Portuguese. We spoke Hebrew. Let's keep making the Most High true. Read.
Verse 50, a nation of fierce countenance.
And when they came, they had a fierce countenance. They didn't give a damn about us. They didn't give a damn about women and children. They didn't give a damn. They came and slaughtered the Native Americans. They slaughtered us. You think things? Let me tell you the type of people that you got oppressing you. Black people don't glorify serial killers. But who glorifies serial killers and murderers?
Right?
The white man glorifies serial killers and murderers, man. Pedophiles and gangsters, man. They call them infamous. Black people don't deal like that. But white people do. I wouldn't know nothing about no John Wayne Casey or no TBK killer or none of that stuff. Jeffrey Dahmer. Why are they making shows about it? Because that's them, man. When you hanging brothers and castrating them because a white woman lied on a brother and it's a whole gang of white people to be there for a pick a nigga, that means you raising serial killers, man. That's why the police ain't got no damn respect for us, because they're a bunch of damn serial killers, and the system is set up for them serial killers to get away with it.
That's right.
But what we go do? We go envy the goddamn oppressor. Now we got black cops doing the same thing to our people. We got gang members doing the same thing to each other, hating one another. This is about love of our people. That's why we out here, man. To teach our people the truth of the Bible. Know what I'm saying? We got to come back and obey the Most High God. Bring it out, Elder.
This is the book of Hosea, chapter 4, verse 6.
Read.
My people are destroyed.
What did God say?
My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. For a lack of knowledge.
My people, God said, his people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Now watch this. Is the Chinese people destroyed for a lack of knowledge? Is the white man destroyed for a lack of knowledge? Is the East Indian man destroyed for a lack of knowledge? Is the African man destroyed for a lack of knowledge? Who are the only people destroyed for a lack of knowledge? A knowledge of self, a knowledge of God, a knowledge of the laws. We sitting on the goddamn street corners, wasting time not building nothing, man. Look at all these elders out here, man. Should be getting ready for retirement. They hanging out like the youngsters, man. Because we are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. We got old heads that can't give no knowledge, nothing but street knowledge to these young kids, man. That's all you can do. Give them street knowledge. We give them the holy knowledge. Read on.
I will also reject thee.
What do you say?
I will also reject thee.
Just like people ain't got time for the Lord. Oh, I'm busy. Oh, I got to go to work, and we know you ain't going nowhere. What did the Lord say?
I shall reject thee.
He gonna reject you. So when your prayers ain't getting answered, it's because you rejected the Lord. When your prayers ain't getting answered, that's because when he hearkened, you didn't come. Because he hearkened to all of us. Why isn't it at least people standing up here and asking questions about the Bible? Because our people think they know everything and don't know nothing. How you know everything, but you don't even know who you are? If I ask everybody out here who they are, they're going to give a different answer, man. And then they say, oh, they delivery, they talking too tough. But I bet you go over there and start talking about the Cowboys, it's going to be the same energy. We come over there talking about Jerry Jones, it's going to be the same energy. Read on, huh?
That thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law.
The what?
The law.
The what?
The law.
We forgot what?
The law of thy God.
You know why we forgot the law of God? Because the pastor said, you ain't got to keep the law.
That's right.
You gonna listen to a goddamn man that's working for the goddamn devil telling you not to keep God's law.
Right.
Read, and then you wonder why you ain't prosperous.
I will also forget thy children.
Nah, our children is forgotten. Because if the granddaddy forgot the law, if the daddy forgot the law, the son forgot the law, now we hanging out in the noonday getting drunk. Now we selling dope. Now we hanging out when we can't build nothing. We don't own our communities. Every other race of people own everything in our communities. The houses, the businesses. We ain't even got a guy. Show me a grocery store in South Dallas. Maybe I missed. It's one on Mobile Fair Park, ain't it?
Yeah, it is.
It is. But it should be, if you go to the white neighborhood, it's going to be one every other goddamn corner.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? But we get to speak in this Bible. Either everybody don't want to hear it, or they already know everything. But we know that's a lie, because we've been doing this for too long. We've been doing this for too long. And we was raised in the same church houses y'all was raised in.
That's
and we know the same lies that y'all been taught.
That's right.
But I guess y'all cool with the lies. I guess we cool with people lying to us. Well, we ain't cool with people lying to us.
That's right.
We knew Jesus was black and he wasn't no white man.
That's
we knew
right.
this was the devil that the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
And we know our people don't like when we talk about the white man. But we gonna talk about him. We gonna talk about the white man, the Asian man, the African man, the Indian man, everybody who's against us. And we'll talk about the goddamn black man if he coming against the God. Because we standing up, we establishing God's law right here, man.
That's right.
The law ain't done away with, you establish it. That's how you get order. And the law is love. You know what I'm saying? Give me that right here.
This is Malachi chapter 2, verse 7. For the priest's lips shall keep knowledge.
So it say the priest's lips should keep knowledge. So if somebody say they're a parishioner, give me 1 John 2 and 3. If somebody say they're a minister, a pastor, a apostle, a deacon, evangelist, or whatever they say they are, they should keep knowledge, right?
That's right.
And let's see what that knowledge that they should keep.
And they shall seek the law.
The what?
The law.
The what?
The law at his mouth.
And we should be, if you are a man of the Lord, we should be teaching the law. And you should be seeking the law at our mouth. Because that's what it's all about. It ain't about no feel-good sermon. It ain't about no hooping and hollering and shucking and jiving and talking about what you did in 1983. It's about establishing the Most High God, Yahweh's law.
That's
But
right.
first of all, you might want to ask yourself, what God are you serving? Because we're going to let you know right now. We serve the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
That's right.
We serve the God of Israel. Understand me. What God do you serve?
For he is the messenger, Lord of hosts.
Because the messenger of the Lord of hosts should be teaching God's law. Because God's law is obedience. And if you keep God's law, then you're showing God that you love him. Right?
Right.
So because if we ask you, how do you love God? Nobody going to be able to tell us. But God tells us himself.
This is John chapter 4, verse 22. Ye worship, ye know not. What? We know what we worship.
See, that's the thing. That's why we out here with authority. We know our people don't know what they worshiping, man. But we know what we worship now. And it ain't no damn white man named Cesar Borgia from the Vatican Church. You know what I'm saying? From the Pope. Read on.
For salvation is of the Jew.
For salvation is what?
For salvation is of the Jew.
The Bible says for salvation is of the Jews. Who are the Jews? Not Jewish. The Jews. If salvation is of the Jews, shouldn't you be trying to find who that is? We're in the New Testament. We should be trying to figure out who are the Jews. Wasn't Christ a Jew?
God.
Understand me? Wasn't King Solomon a Jew?
God.
Was Barnabas a Jew?
God.
Give me Acts. You hold it. Give me, what you got for me? Okay, drop that. Give me Acts 13 and 1. Somebody give me the blue letter. You got me? Blue letter Bible. Because we got to sum this thing up, man. For salvation is of the Jews. If Christ was a Jew, if David was a Jew, if Solomon was a Jew, if Paul was a Jew, then we seeing a common thing here, right? So how can we connect that to us? We're going to do it right now. Let's connect the dots and let's see why these so-called black men out here in a frenzy, trying to tell the people who they are.
This is the book of Acts, chapter 13, verse 1. Now there were in the church that was at Antioch certain prophets and teachers.
So in the church at Antioch, it was certain prophets and teachers.
As Barnabas and Simeon,
So Barnabas and Simeon were Jews, right?
that was called nigger.
That was called what?
Nigger.
That was called what?
Nigger.
Anybody feel free to go to the book of Acts, chapter 13 and verse 1, and see that they called us niggers. And the word nigger means this.
This is the King James Version, the Blue Letter Bible. Nigger, of Latin origin, black,
What?
black,
What?
black.
Don't they call us black here in America? Don't the word Negro means black? The word nigger black in Spanish, the word nigger means black in Latin. So they called us niggers even back then because it means the black man. That's what they called us. The same way they call us the black man here. So you go to the Spanish countries, they say call you Negro.
Nigger.
Do it again. Make it see we ain't making it.
Strong's G 3526. Nigger. Nigger.
So you can see we not making this up. The Blue Letter Bible pronounces the words for you. And the word is pronounced nigger. Nigger. And it's in the Bible. That's how we know that we are the children of the Most High God, man.
That's right.
We know by these curses that's riding our backs, man. We know by the way our people's out here in the noonday getting drunk. We know this. Understand me. What you got for us? Read it.
This is the book of Jeremiah 14, verse 2. Judah mourneth, and the gates thereof languish. They are black.
They are what?
They are black.
The word Jew comes from the word Judah. The Bible says that they are black.
Unto the ground. And the cry of Jerusalem is gone up.
See, y'all miss it. Y'all gonna miss the boat if you don't come back to the Most High God. He's straight up showing you. Nobody else is gonna come out here and show you that you are the children of the Most High God and how to come back to Him by keeping His laws. Because the whole time that we've been here, they've been tearing us down, taking being Hebrews to Negroes, from being kings to niggas, man. But don't nobody want to go. Read on up.
This is Songs of Solomon, verse 1. The Song of Solomon, which is Solomon. I'm going to jump down to 5. I am black but comely, O ye daughters of Jerusalem.
So King Solomon, the wisest king ever been on the earth, was the son of King David.
That's right.
And he said what?
I am black.
He said what?
I am black.
He said what?
I am black but comely, O ye daughters of Jerusalem.
He said, I am black but beautiful, O ye daughters of Jerusalem.
That's right.
Who talk like that?
That's right.
Who say I'm black but beautiful, man? They've been saying that for a long time. I'm black but beautiful. This is all in the Bible, man.
That's right.
This is not a white man's book. This is not a everybody's book. This is not a universal book. The Christian church has nothing to do with this book, man. This is a book, a FUBU book. An Israelite book for you and by you, man.
That's right.
For you, by you. Everything you want to know about your history is in the Bible, man. Read this out.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 2, verse 14. Is Israel a servant?
What the Bible say?
Is Israel a servant? Is he a homeborn slave?
Now show me where them Jewish people done been slaves. Show me where them Jewish people done been slaves. I can show you where we done been slaves 14 different times throughout history. I can show you where we've been put on slave ships and scattered across the four corners of the earth. I can show you where we hate each other, where we don't work together, where they put things around us called a Willie Lynch, to make our women be against us, to make the old be against the young, the light skin against the dark skin, playing us every which way against each other, and we still doing it to this day. Show me where the Jewish people doing that. Man, give me Deuteronomy 28 and 54, man. I don't think they understand. I don't think they understand that the hatred that our people got for each other. That's right. And it's because of our disobedience. Yes, sir. Give me 1 John 5 and 3, so we can show them the love of God.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 54. So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eyes shall be evil towards his brother.
One of the curses is that the brother that is among you, that is tender and very delicate, his eyes shall be evil towards his brother. We got a lot of tender and very delicate brothers who was raised by their mothers, who sent the father out of the home because she took the housing, the TANF, and the food stamps. So the man left the home, he didn't get raised by his father, and now he's very tender and delicate, and now somebody look at him wrong, step on his shoe, scuff up his car, he gonna kill him, man. That's a curse. Black on black crime is a curse.
That's right. That's right.
That ain't just something that happened, it's a curse. We shouldn't be cool with it, but we want to go march when a white man kills us. But we don't march when we kill each other. We should be marching against each other if we want to do some marches.
That's right.
Every time a brother get killed, you want to march, go march against the nigga who killed one of the brothers.
That's right.
You going marching against the white man, he ain't never going to change. We got to change us. Then they won't be able to kill us. If we together, if we in unity, the white man, the white policeman ain't even got no business coming in our neighborhoods, man. But we can't do that because that take too much work. You got to change your heart. You got to change who you are. That take too much work to love your people, man. It do. That's why you got to do what the Lord said to do. Because you got to exercise those demons out yourself. You got to exercise that hate that you got against your people out yourself. You might have that hate because of your mama. You might have that hate because of your father. You might have that hate because somebody did something to you. But Christ came to show us how to love one another. That enemy that Christ told you to love was your damn brother, man.
That's right.
Was the brother that hates you. And if you the brother that hate, he talking to you too. He wasn't talking about no white man. He wasn't talking about no Asian man. The white man told you that because he didn't want you to rebel against him. But Christ told you to love your brother. Read on.
And towards the remnant of his children which he shall lead.
So when a brother into it with another brother, he take it back to the house with his woman. They got problems. Then he end up having to leave and leave his children. That's curses, man. That's single parent homes, man. Single parent homes. Well, everybody got it. Most of us was in a single parent home. Your ears should be pointed and your tail should be wagging to try to get this information. But it's okay. It's okay. Because what the Bible say, fools hate. Matter of fact, somebody give me that Proverbs 1. Somebody give me Proverbs 1 and 22, man. Read this out.
This is the book of
Here goes some knowledge for you. This is the best knowledge you can get tonight. Today.
This is the book of 1 John chapter 5, verse 3. For this is the love of God.
Do you want to know how to love God? Because I promise you they ain't taught you in the church. Read.
For this is the love of God, that we keep his commandments.
That we do what?
That we keep his commandments. And his commandments are not grievous.
This is the love of God. Now give me 4 and 20. That we keep his commandments, and his commandments are not hard. That's how you love the Most High God. But check this. It's a stipulation. It's a stipulation. You can't love God unless you love your brother.
That's right.
You cannot love the Most High God unless you love that brother that you hate.
That's right.
Read this.
The book of 1 John chapter 4, verse 20. If a man say, I love God, and hated his brother, he is a liar.
Y'all hear that? The Bible says that if a man say, I love God, but hateth his brother, then he's a goddamn liar, man. Read on.
For he that loveth not his brother whom he hath seen, how can he love God whom he hath not seen?
How can you love God? God. How can you love God if you hate your brother, man? When your brother has God in him. You don't love God. You're a liar.
That's right.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 1, verse 22. How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity?
So God is asking, how long, you simple ones, will you love simplicity? He's talking to our people. Because the rest of the world is getting ready for World War III. The rest of the world has a homeland, a military, a financial system, and they about to fight. What we doing? We hanging out on the street corners. Getting drunk in the noonday. We getting drunk in the noonday. We can't even defend ourselves. You got some brothers talking about, how come y'all won't fight the white man? With what? With what? With the good along gang? You know what I'm saying? You can't, he born to wield the sword. They got, man, they cut your water off. They do it like the siege of Jerusalem again. They ain't got to move a muscle. They just cut the water off. We ain't got no access to water. We don't own nothing. We ain't got no, we don't own no electric companies. You ain't got to cut the water off. Slow roll it. Cut the lights off and everybody gonna die. We don't know how to do nothing. I bet money that most people out here don't even know how to start a fire. We don't know nothing, man. And then when somebody try to give you something, the Bible say what?
And the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge.
All our people want to do is some sword. They want to sword. And the Bible say fools hate knowledge, man. This is the best knowledge that you can get, man. I'm going to give them the last one. You get the two greatest. So we already established that you can't love the Most High God without loving your brother. And so we still going to give you the two greatest commandments to make it easy for you. Because it's 613 laws, statutes, commandments. I don't cry about that. America they make laws every day and don't keep none of them. The Most High gave us simple. But he broke it down to two. It went from 613. Damn, they can't do that. Let me break it down to 10. Okay, well, on these two hang all the law and the prophets. Then you can't even get that. They won't even do that. He said, I'm making it simple for you. You can't get the 613. Well, do these two right here for me. And then he said, you can't do the first one if you can't do the second. So if you can't get the hate out of your heart, then you can't love the Most High God. Read this out.
The book of Matthew, chapter 22 and verse 36. Master, which is the great commandment in the law? Yahweh said unto him, thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart and with all thy soul and with all thy mind. This is the first and great commandment. And the second is like unto it. Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. On these two commandments hang all the law and the prophets.
They pull that in Christian church, but you cannot complete it because if you got somebody that you hate, not the people that you love, everybody can love who love them, but can you learn to love the ones that hate you? I ain't talking about the white man. Y'all can easily do that. They get a white girl and love her in a minute. I'm talking about your brother. I'm talking about another nigga. Can you love another nigga that hates you? Read this out.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 45. That ye may be children of your Father, which is in heaven. For he maketh his sun to rise on the evil and on the good, and sendeth rain on the just and on the unjust.
So, we're going to leave you with this. You get an understanding. Okay, while you get this.
This is Leviticus chapter 19, verse 17.
Yeah.
Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thy heart.
We're going to leave you with this other law. The Lord said, thou shalt not hate thy brother in thy heart. How many out here hate another black person? I'm going to make it even better for you. The Hispanics are our people too.
That's right. That's right.
Do you hate them? I know it goes both ways. If you hate them, then you can't love the Lord. If you love the Native Americans, them our people too. Do you hate them? Okay, if you do, you can't love the Lord.
Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor.
That's what we coming out right now. We're showing correction to our neighbors, according to the Most High God.
And not suffer sin upon him.
Because we're not trying to suffer sin upon our brothers and sisters. So it's our duty to come out here and show our people their sins, the house of Jacob their sins and their transgressions, man. So we gonna end it on that. I'm gonna end it on.
Thou shalt not avenge nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people, but thou shalt love thy neighbor as thy.
So if you got a grudge or somebody did something to you, you're not supposed to go avenge yourself against your people. Because if you truly believe in the Bible, you truly believe in God, then you know that God, all the vengeance is the Lord's.
That's right.
If you put it in the hands of the Lord, you can't do nothing more to a person more than what the Most High can do. He gonna do something that you couldn't even imagine to defend you if you put it in the hands of the Lord, man. Read this out.
It's the book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 46. For if ye love them which love you, what reward have ye?
So if you love them that love you, what reward do you have there? I already know these brothers love me. But I got to come out here to people that might hate me to show them love. That's what Christ did.
Do not even the publicans the same?
Don't even the white man love his people the same? Yeah. If they love him?
Yeah.
Verse 47. And if ye salute your brother only, what do ye more than others?
So if I say I'm an Israelite and I only salute Israelites and I don't salute the rest of my people, what am I doing more than others, man? That's what we're trying to show our people. We are stepping out here to show that we are willing to do more than others.
That's right.
We are willing to do more than your Christian pastor. We willing to do more than the drug dealer on the street. We willing to do more than the baby daddy that don't stay with his wife. We can willing to do more than a sister that don't love her man. We willing to do more to show our people the way that we should go.
Do not even the publicans so. Verse 48. Be ye therefore perfect, even as your Father which is in heaven is perfect.
I can't be perfect. Nobody can be perfect. Only perfect was Christ. There were more perfect people than Christ. But Christ showed us the way that we should walk. He left an example that we should follow on how to love them Negroes that don't love you. Because all of them didn't love Christ, and he still died for their sins, man. So that's what we out here to show. You may hate us. We don't care. We still love you, man. Because we trying to, that's perfect love right there is talking about. Being perfect in that sense is talking about perfect love. And to complete that perfect love, you have to love those that love you and also love the brothers and sisters that hate you, man, like Christ. So if you want to be Christ-like, there go the example right there, man. And with that, I say shalom.
Shalom.
Bring up the next powerful speaker.
Shalom. The brother spoke well in the spirit and in truth.